Congrats on the win. I thought it, first of all, looked like you had a really specific and good defensive plan where you focused on the players you wanted to stop. How did you devise that, and how well did the team execute it?
That's the most thing I'm proud about is how we executed the game plan that I put together. Just looking at them and looking at stats and scouting them, I thought that was the way to go, and we went forward, and I'm just extremely proud how we executed it, from the get-go, and more proudly just how, in fact, we got down 6 two times, I believe, in the game. We're down 6.5, and then in the third quarter, I think we got down 6 again, and we were able to come back and overcome that. So that was really the big thing out of that game.
Yeah, you only had one field goal in the second quarter. Not often that you're going to beat a ranked team if that happens, but I guess 17 free throws and 9 threes helped.
Yeah. I think that second quarter we got a lot of great good looks. We were wide open. We just didn't fall, and then they got a little run there at the end. But like it happened last game too. We're down 6.5. We were able to come back and hitting the threes helped obviously, but more importantly the free throws was huge for us.
Yeah, you get to the foul line 14 to 17 in the second half, 17 to 20 for the game. It's huge when your girls can step up and make those free throws.
Yeah, absolutely. We practice it in the game, or practice it in practice, and hopefully it carries over to games. And tonight was that. So
the foul situation was kind of drifting back and forth from good to bad, where you kind of wanted to be closer to the bonus if you were behind, but you were okay with it if you were ahead.
Exactly. Yes. The start of the fourth quarter, I got to think middle of the fourth quarter we were down 4. We talked at the time out there, and I was saying we're going to have to put some fouls up there. Well, then it's, like you said, it kind of seesawed back and forth, but the fouls were in our favor. And so at the end there, we were able to get some fouls, but we didn't really bother us. So
Leah Subert comes up big. She only had one field goal in the game. It's the 3 there in overtime to help seal the deal.
Yeah, that's Leah. She shoots shots after practice, and the free throws too. I think she probably, I don't know if she missed on or not, but the free throws and that big 3 was huge. I think a lot of these girls just confidence-wise. Riley Hartle, she hit some in practice, and I think she was kind of, at the start of the game there, she was a little timid because she was so open, but, we kept on telling her, you get a confidence, shoot it, and they'll go in, so.
Not that they haven't played tough competition, but, obviously this is one of the closer games AHSTW's had. Was there a certain point where you kind of started to sense you had them a little bit rattled and worried about being behind?
No, I just, they're a good team, so every time you play a good team, they're gonna be able to overcome some of that stuff, so I never really sense that. I'm always on the verge of making sure that we know what we're doing and worrying about us versus them, kind of a thing. So, they're a good team, and I don't think that them being down may necessarily rattle them, but I don't know.
You talk about that there. Fourth quarter especially, got 3 earlier leads. They're up by 1 or just one possession there, granted, but at the same time, every time you got the lead, they answered, and then finally you answered enough to send it to an extra overtime there.
Yeah, right. There was kind of seesaw back and forth there, and really it came down for us getting a rebound, and a couple good rebounds at the end there, and then just being strong with the basketball and making our free throws was really a big thing at the end there. After Chris just talked about that big 3 lead hit, it was big. Now to think about it, it put us up. Put us up 4 or 6 at that point, but it was a huge. You guys probably know better, but anyway, it was just a big shot, and we were just able to fight through it.
A win over Trainer on Tuesday for the first time in 7 years. A win over this undefeated and ranked team tonight. This is the best week in Audubon basketball since when?
Yeah, good question. It's good. I'm glad that we're improving, and that's the one thing I really like seeing. From day one to now, we've improved greatly, and the season's still young, so that's exciting to see. And playing these tough teams and playing against close games like this is only going to make us better. And like I said before the game, we have to come out with 100% effort, stay loose, and then see what happens and then play hard. So that's we came out to win.
Describe a little bit more what exactly you were looking to do on defense. Staying in the paint and kind of daring certain people to beat you.
Yeah, we wanted to take away Jones and Scheffler. They have, they're very good in the post, and so we're trying to supply some help to those girls defending them. So they had an extra body to always be banging on and just allowing that. I figured if the other girl hits some threes or hits some shots, they beat us. That is what it is. I just didn't want those other two. I didn't want Scheffler and Jones beating us, with inside paint looks and shots. And so that's why the game plan was devised that way to try to take them away.
You hit the 9 threes, and it wasn't all by people that always hit a lot of threes for you. And everybody seems to have the green light to shoot. How important was that to get some of those to fall that maybe better than some people's typical percentage?
Right, it's huge, just merely for the fact of being confident. I think these girls, a lot of things just stepping up, and I've never really been mad at a player for shooting a good shot and missing it. If it's a bad shot, yeah, I'll say something, but if it's in our offense and they're wide open, they shoot it. That's a great shot, and some nights they fall, some nights they don't, and we're lucky enough to not fall tonight. So
Where do you go from here?
we go to Riverside on Tuesday, so we'll get ready for them, and then big week next week at Riverside, and we have Underwood on Thursday, who's playing really well as well.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.